you ready for some X-Death? Anyway, this is Shag, and as mentioned, are you ready for some X-Death? This is a Final Fantasy V playthrough I have just actually finished. We're going to see if I can beat X-Death again for the camera. But I suppose I should explain what's going on here. In this run, I challenged myself by saying I would only use the Wind Crystal jobs, which is Knight, Monk, Thief, White Mage, Black Mage, and Blue Mage. You can see that no one else has any, like, points, if you will. And we've already gone through all the cutscene malarkey, so this is X-Death's face in a tree, and we're going to beat it up. The first form is not a problem at all, pretty much. Also, you can get Mighty Guard without control if you just confuse the Stingray. The hardest part about that is finding the Stingray. It took me like a year and a half. Lena here has the Magus Rod for powered up elemental spells, which mostly means she's going to spam Firaga the entire battle. Bart's here, aka DJ Pwn 3, because I'm a silly filly. Except I'm not, because that would make me a girl pony. He is the Sage's staff, and therefore, Holy does bonkers damage. Faris and Krilly, however you say that name, are mostly just here for support. White Hole there would have petrified and killed someone had it actually worked. It has a strange habit of not doing anything at all, but I can get behind that. So yeah, first form X-Death, super slow, nobody cares, just one part to attack. That sort of thing going on. Also, I choose to have Faris and Krilly as monks instead of something else because I guess they get a lot of HP and they can counter attack, so they can contribute a little bit of damage. And with their 2 hits, they have a better chance of critical hitting when they have a free turn and just punch X-Death, so works for me. Oh no, X-Death is cast in Flare. Mighty Guard does a lot to help you in this battle. 3 out of 4 of my party members can cast White Magic because, yeah. So, yeah. Safety is guaranteed, or at least hyped up and possibly existed. By the way, X-Death's music is pretty awesome. Assuming that Free Quarter doesn't poo itself, you might actually get to hear the sound effects. I wonder if Camtasia will poo itself upon the laggy second form. Hey guys, let's have a boss that's constantly moving around in the background, that's really flashy and constantly moving around so that his one of his special attacks, like, the sound effect for it ends halfway through the animation because it's that lagged. And you have to wait patiently to see how effed over you are. And here's Meteor just cuz. We'll be seeing a lot more of Meteor at the end of X-Death Form 2, because when you get him down to one part, he likes to use that a lot, and that's bad. Yup. That was a very enlightening statement. By the way, X-Death is like actually one of the better Final Fantasy villains. At least in this translation, because of how freaking cheesy he is, it's amazing. I waited as a tiny splinter for just this moment. Prepare the giant mirror, etc. X-Death was engulfed by the void. No! Why? The void was mine to command. How could it? Wah! Spoilers, it's not over yet. Also, Exdeath's a tree. How can you not like a villain who's a tree? It's just such an absurd... Well, Final Fantasy plot is generally absurd, but the dialogue makes it work, because the dialogue in this game's translation for the Game Boy Advance is hilarious. All memories, dimensions, existence, all that is shall be returned to nothing. Then I too can disappear forever! Fast scrolling text.